Okay. I accidentally clicked on stuff. We have to go fix that. Delete. Goodbye. Let's go! Okay, now we just have us. Okay, now we have a tiny bit of time before I actually start streaming. Go ahead and queue it up. I might do my Duolingo. Fatty, fatty, pretty little airs, fatty, do 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 do. Catch me if you can. Do 'em. It's a decent bit of game progress. Okay. Do. Bam, bam. Oh no. Okay. Bam, bam. Piano. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Okay. We've done a lesson. We have lived to survive another day without the owl coming for us. And just in time. Turn my volume back off. Okay, continue. I'm doing a survey really quick. I give 50 cents. I do not give 50 cents. Very direct with this. Okay, now it's here. I have another 50 pointer. He never really changed. I know. But it was surprisingly nice. Catching up with people from back then. Oh my god. I gotta get into this. Oh, no more survey for and qualify. Thank you for forcing me to do it. Don't mention it. Hey, Kagura. I'd like to order again. The usual. Back to the experiment? Yes. You know what? Try adding milk to the ingredients you already have. Alright. You know what to do. Oh, we're not close friends. Lua. Virtual. Aqua. Henry. Doing this. Oh, Freya. Herbacine. I don't remember what to do. Tea, milk, and ginger. Try this. Thank you. Just what I needed. How about you, Mr. Hyde? Would you like to order anything else? I'm good for now. I couldn't help overhearing you both. This sounds like you two go way back. We do, I guess. He was my bodyguard. Oh? Didn't you meet here? Yeah, when this is a bar. What happened exactly? He's getting his ass kicked by a couple of dwarves. Oh, those two bastards. It was a pretty sight, it wasn't a pretty sight, so I intervened. Aren't vampires supposed to be, you know, tough? Just because I'm a vampire doesn't mean I know Kung Fu. Besides, I had a couple of drinks. I could have taken them both if I was sober. A couple? Really? You're a trash hide. You told them I was your bodyguard. Wait, were you not his bodyguard? Not at the time. We didn't even know each other. But because of that whole fiasco, we both got kicked out. And then this wasted vampire stuck to me. Like, well, you know, to a blanket. Obviously, he was too drunk to drive. So, I hailed a cab. Turns out he was also too drunk to tell the driver where he lived. And I was stuck with him until morning. Thanks for not leaving me on the street, Gala. Those dwarves could have killed me. Who are they? I'm not going to confirm or deny anything. It's possible they may have had ties to the Mafia. And I might have not lost some of their money on the stock market. A lot of their money. Yikes. They wanted me to launder their dirty money, so I decided to screw them over instead. I overheard what they were talking about before the fight started. I knew Hyde was innocent, and that's why I helped him. He might be an annoying asshole, but he's not a thief. What a stroke of luck that the universe is sending me a guardian angel in my time of need. So, the next morning I offered him a job as my bodyguard for real. After all the trouble you caused me the night before. Hey, I took you to breakfast. Don't tell me that counted for nothing. I have to say, it wasn't my proudest moment. I was broke, breakfast was an offer I couldn't refuse. It was the late 60s, mind you. It wasn't easy finding a job, especially for people like me. Werewolves? War veterans. I see. So how did you go from working as a bodyguard to working at a hospital gala? Oh my god. Well, when he was working with me, I noticed. Hyde. I prefer if we skip that part. I'm sorry, but I don't want to go into any details about it. It's alright. Forgive me for asking. I don't mind telling you the quick and dirty version. Long story short, he helped me with something. Let's just say something from my past. Thanks to that help, I found a new purpose in life. Helping other people live. Of course, it's not easy for a veteran werewolf to become a nurse or doctor. That's why I chose hospital admin instead. So you could say, I owe this guy my life. Thanks to his stubborn persistence in helping me when I needed it. Thank you for sharing your story with me. I didn't expect such a tale from you. I know. Anyways, Kagura. I'd like to order something now. What would you like? Can you make a tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time? Tea. Cool. Tea. Warm. Cool. No. Tea. Warm. Cool. That looks pretty decent. Let's try. Here's your order. Exactly what I wanted. Let's go! By the way, it feels like this place is missing something today. Oh, we are. Yeah, I haven't seen her today. Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. This game and me think very much alike. Very much on the same path, same wavelength. Hello, good people! And one vampire. It's good to see you too. Freya? By the way, we were just talking about you. Oh, really? What about me? I was just surprised you weren't here. Is that how you pick up girls young enough to be your granddaughter? That won't work on me. I have no interest in flirting with you. I've got high standards, you know? You look tired, Freya. Hard day at work? How could you tell? Call it werewolf senses. Right. I showed Kagura my draft. And I actually got some good feedback. That's good to hear. Glad I could help. So I spent the whole day rewriting stuff. And I also did some stories for the paper. Overall, it was a good day. That's good to hear. But please don't forget to take a break. It's easy to get carried away by work when you're on a roll. Will do, sir. And speaking of hospitals, how's your hospital admitting life going? That's not even a word for you. Actually, I'm not even sure what you do there. It's pretty boring to talk about. Mostly I handle the operational stuff happening in the hospital. Things like how much a specialist costs and how much it affects our income. I also deal with patients and their families. If they require intensive care, such as operations, I go through what we do and how much it would cost them. Kind of a biz stuff for people's lives, then. You could say that. Damn, that sounds complicated and hard. That's why I'm suited for my job. Someone who gets very emotionally attached to patients would find this job pretty tough. Whereas heartless people like my friend here only see it from a business perspective. Good point. Why do people rarely talk about your kind of job? I guess most people don't really notice we exist or think about the necessity of it. Exactly, it's an interesting job, yet no one talks about it. Maybe because most admins are just like me. We rarely talk about work outside the hospital. Why? For me, I just don't find any reason to. It's the patient's personal lives anyway. Such professionalism and loyalty! Unlike you. You should keep a hold of that mindset, especially in front of this lady here. You need to be a bit less loyal, though. Hi. You've been doing this job for a while, right? Almost 50 years now. Whoa, I didn't know that! Wait. 50 years in the same position? Uh-huh. Holy! Ask for a promotion, man! They keep offering me new positions. Mostly managerial. Take it! Not interested. Why? It's not something I want. Besides, as I've told you before, I fit perfectly in this position. But the salary must be better if you take the promotion, right? Of course. But what I get at the moment is more than enough for me right now. I still get raises while I'm doing this job. I really can't figure you out. That's Gallo for you. Anyways, my shift's starting soon. It was nice catching up with you both. Are you going to stay hide? Yeah, I'm still enjoying the vibes here. I'll see you in a few weeks, I guess. Yep. Safe trip. See you around Kagura. And you, Freya. See you. Take care on your way. You know, it's kind of hard to believe that someone like Gala could be your best friend. We were just talking about that before you arrived. Oh, really? Man, I missed an interesting story. So how did you guys meet? Seriously, I have to retell the story? Yes. Come on, you're not going anywhere, right? Alright then. We met in this place back when it was a bar. Freya, you gotta get here on time. You're missing the tea. Check them up there. Whoa! I never knew Gala used to be in the army. I mean, he's got the build to be on top of the front line. Still though, why did he make the jump from, how I should say this, a very physical job to medic? Well, he's not comfortable talking about it right now. But you know why, right? Are you trying to squeeze the story from me? Obviously! Okay, Freya, I love you, but this is the time where we let people have their secrets, you know? He doesn't want to talk about it. That's him, not you. Seriously, Freya? Come on! I won't get into the details, but going to war, it messes with your head. Oh. You see why Gala doesn't want to talk about it, huh? I don't get it, but it must be difficult, especially back then. The only thing he was confident in was his strength, so he only did work that relied on his muscle. That might help him get over his trauma though, right? Of course not. But it was the only thing he could do. Or at least the only thing he thought he could do. But you hired him for his muscle. Hey, I didn't know all that at the time. Besides, he was good at being a bodyguard. We weren't that close yet, so no personal feelings. I needed his strength, but then I got to be interested in him. Interested? I think he's a cool person. That's all. And after a few months, I noticed his problem. I suggested that he talk about it with someone, seek help. Which he refused. I'm gonna let the dog out. Go get him! Go get him! Actually, don't think we'll be bothered right now. So, maybe my dog cracked if she wants to come back. There's Mouse. Which he refused. No surprise there. But I kind of pushed him to do it. How? It's complicated. Eventually, he did go get professional help. Of course, I have no idea what happened in his therapy sessions, but in the end, he found a new purpose in life. He quit working for me, and not so long after, he started working at the hospital. And he's been He's back! Good evening, everyone. They're back. Oh, boy! Good evening. It's nice to see you again. We are glad to see you, barista. By the way, I didn't catch your name the last time you visited. Do you have a name? Name, we sure have. On Earth, please call us Neil. Neil. Yes. Neil. Is that your real name? Oh, of course not. Due to the nature of our communication, we do not need trivial things like names to interact. But from what we have learned here, it seems like the name Neil has a lot of associations with Earthlings' efforts in intergalactic exploration. I get what you mean. I believe we did not meet last time we were here. I saw you from afar when you left the coffee shop a few days ago. So, hello, my name is Freya. You can say I'm a regular here. And you, sir? Hi. You come here often? For someone who doesn't live in Seattle, yeah. Oh, you are not from around here. Neither are we. Where do you come from? Far away. By far away, you mean a few thousand miles more, or more? More. Much more. More to the point that your strange calculation system means nothing. That sounds far away indeed. What are you doing here in Seattle? And do all of your kind dress like this? Oh, this? We chose this appearance based on an image we saw when we first arrived. Image? Oh, the Army Ginger album cover. No wonder you look so familiar. As for what we are doing, this place is really the perfect spot to practice our communication skills with Earthlings. But before that, please let us order something from the barista. What do you want to drink tonight? The usual. That's how you say it, yes? Yes. So, anything? Yes, we won't be able to taste the difference anyway. You really can't taste anything? Yes. What if I can brew you a drink that can make you feel something? Interesting premise. But we doubt you will be able to do that. Challenge accepted! Please surprise us. Let's see, do I look this up too? Milk, honey, and mint. What am I doing? Milk, honey, mint. I have no brain cells. Let's see. I hope I got this right. Thank you. What the? Interesting. Before you ask, yes, that's how they drink. This. What is this? We have never been able to taste anything in our life.
But this is a breakthrough. We have to report immediately. Done. Thank you so much from all our kind. You're one interesting person. Thank you. That was a compliment, yes? Normally, yes. But you can't be so sure with Freya. That was definitely the highest form of a compliment. What are you, Neil? Us? We are travelers, doing our job in space you call Milky Way. What kind of job? We are tasked with the mission to spread our seeds. You really are here to find a date! All the way from a galaxy far, far away? Wow. It turns out perfect exists everywhere on the universe. Feelings attacked, old man? Not really. You have a valid point. We do not understand. But we are glad if we can make you laugh. Oh, the pleasure was mine. If I may ask, why do you have to breed with us? We are sorry, but that is classified information. Oh man. But we believe it is alright to share it with you tonight. Thanks to this eye-opening drink from the barista. I owe you the story. So why? Everyone, including us and you and everyone else, is tasked to keep the balance of the universe. But sometimes it is hard to find. It's hard for some civilizations to maintain balance by themselves. Because unknown threats that are beyond each civilization's power can appear. And that is where you come in. I still don't see the relation between that and impregnating us. You're quite dense, aren't you? Hey! You came here to give seeds? So, a half-breed of your kind can be born on Earth. That is correct. The half-breeds will be half Earthling, half whatever you are. Yes. Assuming that you have some powers that we can't comprehend, you're trying to make sure Earth will have its own protector. That is 100% correct! Holy shit! You're trying to give us a superhero? Yes, that is what your people will call the protector. But why go through all the hassle? It sounds like a lot of work. Why not just explain this to someone? I'm sure a lot of women wouldn't mind giving birth to a superhero. Sadly, it is not that simple. The future protector has to be someone that loves this planet more than anything. They have to be born out of love. Which we have learned is a very complicated feeling on Earth. We have it easier back home due to the nature of our communication. We understand everyone deeply by default. So, everyone on our planet loves each other from the moment they're born. That sounds beautiful. And creepy. Why? It sounds like your planet is a giant spherical orgy. That was a badly chosen word, but it is roughly similar to the truth. Oh my. If what you say is true, shouldn't we help them get laid with love? Guidance is all we need. Otherwise, we might be responsible for the birth of a super evil person instead. Well, how's the mission going so far? We cannot say it is going well. I'm not surprised. With how quirky and unique you are, not many women can handle that. Can you handle them, though? Me? I don't know, what do you think? You're a pretty adventurous girl. I wouldn't be surprised if you decided to go on a date. Or maybe go further if you got a good story. You're not offended by that? Not in the slightest. You're wrong, though. I go on a date with them, but I don't like to sleep around. Really? To be honest, I didn't expect that. Yeah, I get that a lot. People often mistake me for someone who gets around a lot. Excuse me, miss. From what we gather, does it mean you are willing to breed with us in exchange for our stories? Wow, no wonder your mission isn't going well! I don't mind going out with you for a drink or dinner in exchange for stories. But I'll only sleep with someone if I'm serious about. But our mission is serious! It's not that. You either have to be my boyfriend or husband if you want to sleep with me. We have heard of those terms before. Let us check them once again. This is very strange. According to what we found, many Earthlings mate with one person exclusively for their entire lives. Yes, that's called commitment. Such a strange concept. Then why such rules when you still face overpopulation problems? Now that you mention it, we don't have enough control of ourselves. And those in charge also don't have control of us. Not to mention, some races live for a very, very long time. So even though there are rules about having kids, and they can still be strictly enforced, a lot of people still break them. We know Earthlings boast about the concept of free will. But we thought your kind also loved the concept of restraint in taking care of the planet. At least, that is what we gathered from your information network. Theoretically, that should be the case. But Earthlings are stupid. That is the easiest way to put it. We learned so much today. But we have another question for Miss Freya. Ask away. How can we become your husband? First of all, I want to suggest going step by step. Most of the time you start by dating, boyfriends or girlfriends, you know, before you talk about marriage. Oh, okay. So, how can we become your boyfriend? You can start by asking her whether she's actually single. Understood. So, Miss Freya, are you single? Yes, I'm single. Do you want to be our girlfriend? No. The path to starting to date varies between people, but usually it takes some time before you want to commit yourself to someone. Wow. The breeding process on Earth is surely extremely complicated. What would you consider? It can be easier for a smooth talker. Smooth talker? Someone good at communicating with others. That would be really challenging for us. Even after all of that, making kids is still in a totally different league. Most women prefer if their male partners wear condoms. Condoms? It's something you wear to prevent pregnancy. What would you do mating ritually if you do not want to have offspring? Pleasure? All of this information is too much to process in one evening. So, we talked about using condoms, but how do your kind have sex? Like, seeing how you drink. Condom might be something you can't use at all. That's very true. How do you do it? We are pretty flexible with that, but we cannot tell you the details, unless we agree to do the mating ritual. I don't imagine how it's done. Oh, you do not need to worry. It will not hurt anyone, physically or mentally. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that, especially the mental part. We did our research, and we tried it on the testing object we made. It was proven. The mental capacity of Earthlings is far more complicated than anything else on Earth, sir. Oh, we did not know that. Being born on Earth sounds very difficult. Yes, I have to agree with that. Anyway, thank you so much for the information you have given us tonight. It means a lot for our mission. We have to report our findings to the base. How will you proceed with your mission with this newfound information? We are not sure yet. It is yet to be discussed, after all. It was really nice talking with all of you. You're welcome. We are off now. Bye. Take care on your way, sir. That was really something. Indeed. You said the first time they came here was for a date, right? Yeah, but their date never came. And they mistook Miss Merle for their date. The game developer orc? Well, I dread to think how that went. It was pretty awkward. But you can't be angry at such naivety. Holy shit. Naivety. My brain's circuiting. I guess so. By the way, has that one young woman been back since I spoke to her last time? You mean Miss Lua? Yeah, her. Oh, showing some concern now, are you? I'm just curious. No, I haven't seen her since then. But her boyfriend did come a few days ago. And Freya was being pretty nosy to point out that Mr. Gala joined the conversation. My, you really have a knack for starting trouble. Sadly, I have to agree with you on that. It's not easy to make Gala join a random conversation. Nutrition. I just scroll down. Beep, 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 beep. Unless it really piques his interest. Or annoys him. I don't know how to react to that. Well, I need to catch a flight to Seoul tomorrow. So, I'm off for today. Oh, you're leaving Seattle so soon? It's only for a week or so. I'll be back here sooner than you know. Oh, well, it'll be a peaceful week then. Anyways, I need to get going as well. Thank you for letting me stay without ordering anything. I didn't even notice that. I did! I haven't gone to Sing Espresso today. You really don't care about business. She didn't order anything, but she did attract people to the coffee shop. That's one way to put it. Anyways, Miss Freya, do you want to share a cab? Thanks, but I'm riding my bike. Alright then, see you around. Take care on your way, folks. Bye. Yes. Okay. Next day. Scroll down, I did. Let me be. So, Atlantic immigrants, dwarven made cars, Mother Earth saved the forest. Coolio. Welcome! Who are you? Good evening, sir. Hello. I'm from the Federal Immigration Regulation and Enforcement Division. Or FIRE for short. How may I help you? We have heard reports of an alien sign in this area. We take the issue of illegal interstellar immigration seriously. Have you seen any creatures you would consider to be alien in nature? I don't think so. But what should I be looking for? What's the alien look like? We're not 100% sure, but according to some eyewitnesses, it's wearing a spacesuit or something similar. That's a pretty eye-catching outfit. But do you think an illegal alien would try to blend in better, right? To avoid attention, you know? That is a very good point. In fact, there might be a solid possibility that we have been running around after false testimonies. They are superior creatures after all. Thank you for the help. If you see any suspicious activity, please contact us through our website. Will do, sir! You don't want to drink anything before leaving? We're good. Take care on your way. No, I'm not selling out our friend. You can't have him. Phew. You really need to be more careful, Neil. Huh? Oh. Okay. Bam. Bam. Good evening, Miss Kagura. Yeah. Miss Aqua, Miss Myrtle, have you both been somewhere together? We plan to meet here. It's just a coincidence that we arrived at the same time. Would you like to order anything? Do you want to order first? Nah, you go first. Okay. Can I have a cup of green tea with a lot of mint? Green tea, mint, mint. Okay. Serve it. Your drink's ready. Oh, this looks really fresh. I caught this the Marrakesh, inspired by its origin. Marrakesh in Morocco? I heard the people there really love tea. Let's give this a try then. Oh my, it's warm but very refreshing. No wonder Morocco is so often associated with tea. What about you, Miss Myrtle? Do you want to order right away? Sure. I'll have the tarot. I don't know. I'm sorry. Tea milk. Tea milk. Okay, do a little bit of the survey. Chips, spoon, spoon. Yes. Save the back over again. Okay, I'll do some. Here's your Derek. I need to learn t-shirts. Huh. Is there anything wrong? No. It's better than I thought it would be, actually. The taste is really authentic. just like the Tatarikuga in Southeast Asia. Thank you for the compliment. Where did you learn to make it? I traveled around Southeast Asia for a few years ago. So you learned about in Malaysia? Yes, and from videos on the internet. So, how are things going in the office? As usual. Tiring. But thanks to you and your team, we've made some good progress with a problem that we've been stuck on for a while. Glad I could be of help. It's not everything in research can have an impact as direct as this. Only a few weeks after our publication, no less. The thing is, even with your help, we still need to do a ridiculous amount of overtime to make sure the game will be available for the holiday season. Oh. I want to say please don't forget to rest, but I'm sure it won't be that easy for you and the team. Ha! As if those executives care about us. Overtime is not mandatory, they'll say. Please see your family, get some rest. But we all know that optional overtime is a passive-aggressive move. You'll stay longer in the office anyway. But if you go home earlier than the others, you'll feel bad for them. You'll feel guilty. I understand that so much. I hate to admit it, but yeah, it's guilt. I wish I could help you, or at least say something to boost your morale. Sadly, I'm not the right person to give advice about that, for guilt is something that also bothers me a lot. Even for things I shouldn't feel guilty about. And you know what makes it worse? I know the state of the industry, but it still saddens me to realize that my favorite series was born out of such sacrifice. I'm sorry I ruined the mood for everyone. Don't worry about it, Aqua. I'm not that bad off, you know. At least the company gives us decent compensation. Healthcare, bonuses, and so on. We're already used to this. So, don't worry about me, okay? Getting used to unhealthy working conditions shouldn't be a norm. Hey, cheer up. Remember, your research helped us out a lot. Thanks to you, the rest of development is going to be much easier. How's your game doing, by the way? Actually, I have some good news about it. What is it? The game got approved to be showcased at Max West this year. That's really good news. Congrats. Thank you. So, what's the problem then? I haven't confirmed my attendance to the organizer. Why? Confirm it fast, before they give your spot to another indie. I'm just not sure about it. What's stopping you? Cost? The booth is free for indies. That's good then, and the event's in Seattle. You don't need to spend anything on travel or accommodation. It's a golden ticket. But I'm not that confident. You passed the selection process, right? That should be enough validation to assure you of the game's quality. If I'm not mistaken, the judges are usually prolific people in the industry. And you're also a senior journalist. I know. But I've told you about my game, right? It's pretty non-traditional. And thousands of people will be visiting Max, expecting full-metal conflict and other bigger games. Every game has its own market, you know? And you'll be in the indie area. People know what to expect there. Gamers aren't stupid. What if haters come visit the booth? What if they don't like my game and say bad things about it? Or about me? That's not gonna happen. It's an expo, not the internet. People are way nicer in real life. Even after all that, I'd still be there by myself for the whole event. There's one problem, yeah. I mean, that many people is already scary enough. Doing it for 4 days straight. showing my baby to the public. I just can't imagine the horror. You know what? Huh? So far my schedule is pretty empty around then. If things stay this way until max, I'll come with you. Here? No, you don't have to do that. Even if you're free then. You shouldn't waste your time on me. Relax or something. Nah, it's no bother. I'm going to be going to the event anyway. Might as well come out with an exhibitor badge. What about your company's booth? Don't worry about it. There are hundreds of us. I can just ask my lead to skip this year. But, I'm coming with you! Whether you like it or not. Oh, okay. Good. Now, what are you going to do? Show the game on. I have a laptop and a smartphone. Is the Expo build ready? Expo build? You're not planning to showcase the full version, right? That's the plan. Don't. I could give you the guidelines on what to have for the Expo build. Do you have the game with you now? It's on my phone. I can send you the build now if you want. Oh, do so. Okay. Got it. No, let's see. Freya! No! Hey, Rachel. Hello, Miss Rachel. Hi, Kagura. What's wrong? Huh? Nothing. I've been practicing all day and I'm just pretty tired. Are you having a concert soon? Don't tell anyone yet, it'll be announced tomorrow. But I'm going to perform at Coachella next week. They're still adding new performers? Yeah, you might say that those announcements late are backups. Oh. But still the biggest festival in the country. Yes. And I'm excited for it. I think I should celebrate with a special drink. Something sweet. What do you want to order? A sweet hot chocolate. Chocolate milk? No. Chocolate milk honey? What else would be? Oh, maybe cinnamon honey? Okay, that's very sweet. See how this goes. Your sweet hot chocolate is ready. Thank you. How is it? Not bad. It's not special, but it's enough. Please don't hesitate to call me if you need anything else. Thanks. Other than the instruction on the loading screen, try putting time limit on how long they can play. Why? Wouldn't that break their immersion? Probably, but in that case it's a good reaction to do. You have to have people lining up to play your game. You don't want to make them wait too long. That makes sense. If you don't want to put a time limit on it, try ending the demo with a cliffhanger. That should get people's attention. Noted. Dad? What are you doing here? After what you did at the studio this evening, I was worried I couldn't find you anywhere around the studio, so I thought you'd be here. And now you're causing another ruckus. We're sorry, Kagura. We didn't mean to cause you any problems. You are sorry. I don't have anything to be sorry for. Well, anyways, I better order something. What are you having? What would you recommend? I suggest a cup of Spanish Sahara. Oh, what is that? It's basically hot chocolate with milk and ginger. Sounds delicious. I'll take that Spanish Sahara. Hot chocolate with milk and ginger. Serve it. Your drink is ready, sir. Oh my. This is amazing. Glad you liked it. Dan? Yes? Just please go home after you finish your drink. Not until you leave that good-for-nothing pervert. I needed him. He's gonna help me become more successful. I know Morris. He's not a good person. The industry has changed, Dad. It's not like 20 years ago. Besides, since he left, he's been growing his brand, making his name, managing a lot of stars so they become superstars. I still have my informants in the industry. He hasn't changed much. And even if he has, if it wasn't for the better, you're just being paranoid. First, you're afraid of how my fans will treat me. Now you're afraid of the industry too. What's next? You'll lock me in the house because you're afraid of the air I'm breathing? You're just too young to understand. Then make me understand, because this is definitely not helping. There are better ways. Didn't you learn anything from Mom? You were together for almost 15 years. Did you learn nothing? Not even how to talk to your own daughter. Rachel, I'm sorry. I'm trying, okay? Try harder! Because right now, you're not helping anyone! Not me, not you, no one! I know, but give me a chance. You know what? It will take me some time to learn, but I am learning. Or, you know. I could return to the industry. I could try and be your manager. Dad, are you out of your mind? You've been out of touch for far too long. I told you have informants there. I'm not that out of touch. Of course, there are things I need to figure out, but it doesn't work that way, Dad. You know that. Going from a girl band to a solo career won't be easy. If I take things slow, I'll lose all of my momentum. If you don't want me to be your manager, can you at least choose someone other than Morris? I don't think so. Mr. Lester's at the height of his career now. He's my best chance right now. Don't be too paranoid, okay? I have made my decision. Now, please go home. Relax. And don't ever come to the studio again. I'm going back there. I'm going to practice for the festival. It's only a few days away. It's a big chance to boost my presence as a solo artist. When are you going to be home? I don't know. I'll be staying at the hotel the label provided. But that's... See you, Dad. Wait, Rachel. Where's Georgie? Georgie. Excuse me for a moment, Kagura. I'm sorry about what just happened. You don't have to apologize. Yeah, we were busy minding our own business anyway. What, you didn't hear their argument, Merle? Of course I heard them. I just chose to ignore most of it. It's none of my business, is it? That's amazing. What's so amazing about that? I don't think I can do that. Dividing and focusing my attention is so completely. Especially when there's an argument like that. Are you saying you weren't listening to my advice and you were focusing on them instead? No, I was listening. I made notes. See? You didn't even realize. But you are capable of focusing your attention. Now that you mention it, it happens naturally, I guess. Being born into a big family is useful after all. Okay, do a little bit more of this survey. I have to flip it around again. Ah! Spring. Soft drinks. Bam. Yeah, hydration. I mean health. Hydration. Bam. See, turn off on your routine now. Yeah. Like the most. Classification. Age. Bam. Loading. Yeah, sometimes you don't even realize what we're capable of doing. By the way, you want to head back now? Yeah, it's pretty late. Yeah, that finished off the survey for us. Got another one for 125. Hey Kagura, we're leaving. Hope you had a good time. Thank you for the drinks as usual. Please take care on your way home. I am a student. I study. I guess that's all for today. No, you're back. Oh, you're back, Mr. Hendry. Are you alright, sir? Sir? Oh. Yes. Please don't worry about me. Did you manage to catch up with Miss Rachel? No. I lost her. I'm sorry to hear that. But I'm sure she's alright. I hope you're right. By the way, pardon me for asking. Yes? Throughout your arguments with Miss Rachel, something kept bugging me. What's that? Why did you leave the music industry? No, that's a trip down memory lane. You don't have to tell me if it makes you uncomfortable. No, it's fine. Education. I left around 20 years ago. I am a student. Just as we are welcoming of the beginning of the new millennium. It's a great time for girl bands, you know. They were huge in the 90s. And they were still enjoying the leftover sensation of the past decade. I met my wife there while working. She worked for the record label. That's how we met. I decided to get married and settle down. I wanted a peaceful life. I didn't find any peace in managing girl bands. Oh, gosh, no. The politics, the dark side of the industry, none of it's good. But what hit me the hardest was the fans. Toxic fans are the worst. Yep, there we go. Coming back to pop. Teenage girls especially, they were crazy about their idols. To the point where they start doing really unimaginable stuff. Like what? Spending all their money trying to copy the superstar's lifestyle, abandoning their responsibilities, their families. And the men, they were even worse. They sexualized the girls in every way you could possibly imagine. I did photos, stalking, outright sexual assault. It was before the internet, mind you. I mean, the internet existed. But it wasn't as mainstream as it is now. I wasn't even targeted at abuse, but it haunted me. It was everywhere. Don't talk to me about peace. I couldn't even sleep back then. Not even getting enough sleep is dangerous for cats. What do you do for a living now? After we got married with my wife, and I opened a record store. It's not big, but we have a very specific audience. We're niche, but they love us for it. It's more than enough for our little family. You said you're still in touch with the friends in the music industry. They visit my place from time to time. And we all meet up at least once a year. Usually, it's at my place. Majesty, Florida. Yes, I agree. Take my information. Gosh, look at the time. I should go home too. Are you gonna be alright by yourself? Don't worry about me. I'm an old cat. We're stronger than most people think. See you later, Miss Kagura. And sorry for bringing our fight to your place. Don't worry about it. Well, alright then. Goodbye. Okay, I'm gonna call that good for today. It's a short stream, but we got 2 days in. Children unintended. She's performing? Sorry, we're not open yet. Oh no! Come very early today. Okay, I just want to see who it was. Save! 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 Main menu. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna head out. But, yeah. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next week with more.